Good morning. We're going to talk about Jericho today and the conquest of the land of Canaan. It was really important that the very first episode in the new land was a successful one. So Joshua had led the people across the River Jordan, and he was camped just outside the big city of Jericho. I've read somewhere that that city is the oldest city in the world, that it's 10,000 years old. Now, I'm not sure about how they know that, but it's an old place, and it was there a long time ago. So they set up camp just outside of Jericho. Well, you can imagine what it felt like for the people who were living behind the walls when they look outside and they see these tents of all these people and said, "Who are they?" "Oh, those are the Israelites. Haven't you heard? They escaped the Egyptians. They crossed the Red Sea on dry land. Their God led them across." Well, that was scary enough, but just to see them sitting there, knowing that something was going to happen and not knowing exactly what, set everybody on high alert. Joshua needed to know what he was headed for, so he called two spies together, and he said, "I want you to go into Jericho and find out what it's like in there, find out how the people are feeling towards us, because I don't want to go there before I know what's happening." As he was heading back, he encountered an angel of the Lord, a commander with a sword, and he said, "Are you for us or against us?" And he said, "I am the commander of the Lord. I will go before you and lead you." So then Joshua felt a little more confident because he knew that he was doing God's will. The two spies did as they were told, and they went to the city of Jericho. It was a walled city, which meant that there was protection on the outside and there were houses on the inside, so that if armies came, they would be able to bring everybody inside and there would be a safe haven, and they could look out from the ramparts and watch and fend off all the enemies that were coming. So the spies snuck into the front gate, went through the town, and they ended up at the house of Rahab. Her house was right on the wall, and it had a window to the outside. She said, "I've heard all about you, and I know about your God. I've heard about what happened in the Red Sea. Your God is the God of gods." So she needed to protect them. She took them up on the roof. She covered them with flax to kind of hide them. Then she went downstairs and waited by the door. Well, some of the guards came along and said, "Have you seen the spies? We know they're in the city. We've heard that they're here." "Oh, yeah, they were here, but they went another way." She went back on the roof and she told the two spies, "You've got to get out of here. But what I want you to do is I want you to go into the hill country and stay there for 3 days, and they'll feel that you're not here, and then all will be well." So she let them out through the door, through the window in the wall, and they escaped. But not before she made a deal. She said, "Look, I've done this for you. I know your God is a God of gods. I want to be assured that when the wall falls, when you come and attack, that my family and everyone in this house is going to be safe." And they said, "Put a scarlet cord outside the window, and when we pass by, that cord will be your salvation, and your house will be left to stand."